2017. I hereby declare this meeting of the Howell Township Zoning Board to be open. Adequate notice having been given pursuant to the New Jersey Open Public Meeting Act in the following manner. First, on January 10, 2017, a copy of said notice was mailed to the Star-Ledger and the Tri-Town News. Second, on January 10, 2017, a copy of said notice was hand-delivered to the clerk of the Township of Howell. Third, on January 10, 2017, said notice was posted in the office of the Zoning Board and on the bulletin board in the Howell Township Municipal Building, 4567 Route 9, Howell Township, New Jersey. In accordance with the Fire Prevention Code and your safety, please be advised that this facility is designed with 2 emergency exits, which are on your right at the front and rear of the meeting room. Furthermore, smoking is not permitted in the municipal building. Please take note that this meeting is being videotaped for possible future broadcast on Howell Township TV 77.
Thank you. Can we have a roll call, please?
Yes, you may. Mr. Armada?
Here.
Mr. Cordelicchio?
Here.
Mr. Mertens?
Here.
Mr. O'Donnell?
Here.
Mr. Posh?
Here.
Mr. San Clemente?
Here.
Mr. Turk has been excused. Mr. Bloom?
Here.
And Chairman Nansen.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Can we all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Tropley, you mind swearing in the professionals, please?
Swear the testimony I give this evening will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. The record should reflect that Mr. Mallon, Mr. Howell, and Ms. Dean have all been sworn for the hopefully relatively short meeting this evening.
Thank you, sir. Okay, approval of minutes. Mr. Tropley, can we do these all one time? One reading and then take a vote?
They're all different.
Well, I think we should do them individually.
Okay. Regular meeting, December 19, 2016. Eligible voters: Armada, Cordelicchio, Posh, San Clemente, Mertens, Bloom, and Nansen.
Yeah, no, O'Donnell wasn't.
Do I have a motion?
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Motion by Mr. Cordelicchio.
I'll second it.
Seconded by Mr. Armada. We have a roll call, please?
Yes, Mr. Armada?
Yes.
Mr. Cordelicchio?
Yes.
Mr. Mertens?
Yes.
Mr. Posh?
Yes.
Mr. San Clemente?
Yes.
Mr. Bloom?
Yes.
Chairman Nansen?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Reorganization and regular meeting, January 9, 2017. Eligible voters: Armada, Cordelicchio, Mertens, O'Donnell, Posh, San Clemente, Turk, and Nansen. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Mr. Chairman. I'll second it.
Moved by Mr. Cordelicchio, seconded by Mr. Armada. Can we have a roll call, please?
Mr. Armada?
Yes.
Mr. Cordelicchio?
Yes.
Mr. Mertens?
Yes.
Mr. O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mr. Posh?
Yes.
Mr. San Clemente?
Yes.
Chairman Nansen?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Regular meeting, January 23, 2017. Eligible voters: Armada, Cordelicchio, Mertens, O'Donnell, Posh, San Clemente, Blooms, and Nansen. Can I have a motion?
So moved, Mr. Chairman. I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Cordelicchio, seconded by Mr. Armada. Roll call, please.
Mr. Armada?
Yes.
Mr. Cordelicchio?
Yes.
Mr. Mertens?
Yes.
Mr. O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mr. Posh?
Yes.
Mr. San Clemente?
Yes.
Chairman Nansen?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Regular meeting, February 13, 2017. Eligible voters: Armada, Cordelicchio, Mertens, O'Donnell, Posh, San Clemente, Turk, Bloom, and Nansen. Can I have a motion?
So moved, Mr. Chair. I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Cordelicchio, seconded by Mr. Armada. Can we have a roll call, please?
Mr. Armada?
Yes.
Mr. Cordelicchio?
Yes.
Mr. Mertens?
Yes.
Mr. O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mr. Posh?
Yes.
Mr. San Clemente?
Yes.
Chairman Nansen?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Vouchers.
No vouchers.
Correspondence?
The only correspondence I have is an email that I received today at 4:37 from Todd Cohen, the attorney for SMC Properties. He asked that this matter please be carried to March 27th Unfortunately, his key witness, who was coming from Idaho, also had a death in the family, so he could not attend this evening. He also granted the board an extension of time through April 30th, 2017.
Okay,
The agenda for next meeting, March 27th, is clear, so.
okay. Is anyone in the audience for case number BA 16-10, SMC Properties? Seeing none, this case will be carried to March 27th, 7:30 PM with no further notice.
And that's it for correspondence.
Okay, resolutions, case number BA 13-01, Haji Holdings, resolution granting a 2-year extension of time. This is 2 years from the original approval, extension of time. Mr. O'Donnell had brought that up earlier. Eligible voters are Mata, Carlicchio, Mertens, O'Donnell, Paz, San Clemente, and Nansen. Can I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Motion by Mr. O'Donnell, seconded by Mr. Carlicchio. Can we have a roll call?
Mr. Amata?
Yes.
Mr. Cordelicchio?
Yes.
Mr. Mertens?
Yes.
Mr. O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mr. Posh?
Yes.
Mr. San Clemente?
Yes.
And Chairman Nansen.
Yes.
Resolutions memorialized.
Okay. Application before the board, case number BA 17-04, Bank America. This is a temporary use permit. Application of Bank America is applicant in Three Wire LLC as owners seeking a temporary use permit for the period of 120 days to place a mobile banking unit on site to act as bank branch while construction is being carried out to the existing bank on premises known as Block 5401, Lot 9, 4005, Route 9. Expiration date, April 17, 2017. Welcome.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, sir.
Before we begin, let's clarify the nature of the application with respect to representation. Again, I'm not trying to put any, cast any aspersions, but corporations need to be represented by an attorney before a professional board. Is there an attorney present?
No, but I'm an authorized agent of the bank.
I wish that I could tell you that we could offer a pass on this, but
Okay.
don't know what to tell you there. I don't think that we've ever made any exception to have a corporation not represented. What's that?
Can I interject? I know that
Well, can we-
obviously,
First of all, you're not sworn in,
Hang on.
but I'm not
Sure.
swearing anybody in, but, sure, what is
just
your?
so- just
what-
in conversation.
What's your name, please?
my name is Coral Silsby, and I'm from Project Expediters. I am not an attorney. I do understand that an attorney needs to represent corporate clients before a planning and zoning board for zoning board or planning board approvals. This is a temporary use permit, and I'm just wondering if that would apply.
Right, because the board has to make a recommendation to the governing body, and that's the problem. That's exactly right. So, Mr. Chair, as much as I had made assumptions that they would be represented by someone tonight, and without representation, I think that the board really shouldn't entertain the application, and, with the greatest respect to everyone who has come out tonight. That's my opinion.
Okay.
And, look, quite frankly, everyone agrees here with the same thing.
Yeah. Well, that's up to your recommendation, Mr. Tropoli.
Hate to be the bad guy, but I really am very much of a stickler when it comes to representation, because if someone, comments about, well, since when do corporations come before the board without being represented, it can be a problem for the board. So,
Okay.
my recommendation is that we put this on the very next meeting for a relatively quick approval or review. The
Okay.
board generally makes those approvals, but again, without having an appropriate representative here in that legal capacity, I have a problem with that.
Now, my question to you, Mr. Tropley, in this application, for the permit, they don't notice, correct?
No,
It's
no,
not a
this is a
notice.
legal, this is a recommendation by the board. We
Right,
don't
no, I
open
know
to the
that.
public or anything else.
Just for the record, that's
Yes,
all
sir.
I'm asking that for.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I guess March 27th? If you could come back March 27th and have a council to represent you, and then we can move this right at the beginning of the meeting. Because we cannot hear you.
Sure, no, I totally understand. Is there another means to obtain a temporary permit in the situation of a structural condition at the bank where,
No, ma'am.
so this is the only?
This is how the MLUL has it set up, for any permit. You can try filing at the township, but they're going to tell you the same thing.
Okay.
That you'll have to come here to, it starts here.
And then procedurally, you will make a recommendation to the township committee, so we have to wait till the next township committee meeting? I'm just trying to get a time frame for when
Probably
we...
looking at the beginning of April.
Yeah, I don't know what their meeting schedule is. No, that's a Thursday, it's a Tuesday night.
I don't think I can show up in front of this board.
Tuesday night, it might be April 4th, I don't really know.
3:50 an hour.
Hold on, we'll get you the date.
Great, thank you.
You guys extend the meeting out?
Not even that. Can't we expedite this on the 27th, the 28th?
But then
Have
it
it-
has to go to the council, has to approve it at their next meeting, so that's what we're looking at the
Yeah, but
council.
they can't approve it, they can't issue a permit?
No, it has to go from, to the council,
April 4th.
April 4th, so it's the week after. Which
Oh.
would be just like this week, it would be next week when is their meeting.
Okay. And so you said March 27th
Yes, ma'am.
and April 4th? And there's no noticing, is there anything else?
No.
Let's bring an
it looks like
attorney
you-
with us.
Come back with an attorney, that's all.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
There's not
Sorry
an
about that,
attorney in the
folks.
audience, is there?
Power of attorney. I thought that'd be enough.
No, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, good luck.
Okay. Is there any further business of the board? Professionals? Any further,
You got your 15 minutes.
can I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second that, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Mr. Amata, seconded by Mr. Cordelicchio. All in favor? All opposed?
All right, when
Meeting adjourned, the shortest one in history, I believe.
7:41.